Hello everybody, I am Ash, this is EchPlays, City Skylines. Welcome back to the wonderful city of Chunk's Revenge. What we're looking at is an opportunity, everybody. To rename some stuff. We have a new medical clinic and a new firehouse here in the new neighborhood, as you can see. Put it right in the middle of them. It's increased the value of the area around it, so there's a bunch of upgraded houses like this one, the Daffodil Residence, which is hidden by this fucking thing. Thank you for being right in the way of this. There we go. The Daffodil Residence over here. A sweet blue house. Medical clinic and a firehouse. We need to rename them. So we're going to call this Billy Joel's Fire Stoppers. Sponsored and supported by Billy Joel. He didn't start the fire. He's going to stop it, though. Oh, that's the wrong goddamn place. That's the fucking clinic. Damn it. I have to restart this. Okay, so we'll name that something else. There we go. That's the ticket. Okay, Billy Joel's Fire Stoppers. And the medical place, we're going to call this Doogie. How do you spell his name? Hauser? Doogie Hauser Medical Clinic, obviously. I need to check and see if that's right. Let's check and see if that is the right way to spell this. Doogie Hauser. Yeah, I think I did actually spell this right. Of course I did. I'm a big fan of Doogie. The good old Doogie Hauser, MD. Youngest medical physician in the entire world. If you haven't seen that show, then you're missing out. I remember when I was younger, I always wanted to watch that fucking show, right? I loved it. But it would come on, and I'd be like, oh yeah, it's time to watch some Doogie. Some fucking Doogie Howser. And then my parents would change the channel. And I'm like, what? You guys are missing out on some quality, high-quality entertainment with Neil Patrick Harris, child version, as Doogie Howser, the savant, the child doctor. So son of a bitch. Okay, I missed out on that in childhood. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, parents. So as you can see, we have the game paused for a reason because we're trying to figure out what we're going to do next without having to worry about the city going nuts while we do it. You're constantly in this game managing this. You can't get to a point, basically, where it just stays low. You have to constantly... It's a seesaw battle. So right now we have a really high residential need, a pretty high medium, it's a medium commercial need, and then a low demand for industry and offices, which we're still waiting to get to 7,000 population so that we can actually get an office zone, which will be much more, in my opinion, much more beneficial for us than having, we're going to have to run some water over here, than having to, what the hell am I even saying? I don't want a lot of industry. I never like a lot of industry in my cities in these games. I just don't like it. The graphic designer to me hates that. See the brown smog and shit in here. That said, that's a terrible looking pipe. I'm gonna delete that actually. I want to run it straight, even though it's not. I'm going to run it straight. That's not the best either, is it? Jesus. That note right there is really giving me a headache. I'm going to be honest. It's giving me an aesthetic migraine. A migraine caused by aesthetic problems. Why are all these fucking nodes here? So many nodes. Unnecessary nodes. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to run it all the way across if at all possible. Look at that. Look at that fucking beautiful straight line. There we go. Much better. Okay, so, what was I saying? I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying. But, the water issue should be done over here. Water needs to be expanded, of course, over these new buildings we built. There's that. Everything else connected. I have a water pumping plant. It's pumping clean water from this river before it gets down to the sewage plant, which is then flooding this large lake with feces and human excrement. I've added some more power plant things over here. These awesome advanced wind turbines that are over here in the water. They're not even, unfortunately. I messed that up, but it's too late now. I don't feel like blowing them up. They're too expensive. They're 12,000 per. So I added some more, and they're running straight into the power system. I am a little worried about this area, and maybe it won't have the power, but if we have it all connected up to this, the buildings will work as conduits for the power. So you don't really need all of these fucking things, really, to be honest. I don't truly understand the grid system in this. Like, the buildings themselves work as conduits for the power, but at the same time, do I need a certain amount of power lines? I don't know. So we're winging it at this point. We're winging it. We're to the point where we can build an oil power plant. I just unlocked it, but it's too expensive and too filthy. It's filthy fucking thing. So we're waiting on the more advanced systems, which is going to take a while to get to. 10,000 people and we'll get a hydro power plant, and then 19,000 people will have a solar power plant, which is, I think, is always the goal, isn't it? To have solar powered city, no waste, all power. Hell yeah. So I also built, let's see if we can get to it. I also built a new park here, another small park. We'll call it, I don't know, who was the dedication of this park? Who spent the money, donated the money to the city to build this park? That's a good question. Maybe it was, Tom Hardy's Abs Park. Tom Hardy's Abs donated this money, and now we have a park dedicated to his abs. So we built some commercial. Do we build some commercial? I don't even fucking remember if we built some commercial. So what I'm doing now is I'm adding a commercial district to this coastline. I feel like that'd be a really cool thing to have. But also we're continuing to expand this commercial area down this road. And also maybe a little bit down this. Look at this traffic, actually. I'm not sure what the hell is going on. Look at it, though. It looks as though I'm going to have to upgrade this road somehow. Which is unfortunately not a thing you can do in this game. Everybody hated the road system in SimCity, the new SimCity, but I actually really like that you could just upgrade roads. High traffic, boom, upgrade the fucking road. But clearly this is an issue. Look at everybody's coming into town, and for some reason, immediately, I guess they're shipping to and from these industrial center. We're gonna have to run a larger road from this area to the intersection all the way down into this place. Maybe all the way down to the coast or something. So medium roads, probably the best bet. A 4-lane road, a 4-lane road with decorative grass doesn't seem necessary because we're going to be going down into this just absolutely pillaged area of the earth. So I'm thinking I could just potentially destroy all of this, to be honest. So I'm going to have to destroy this entire road to get this. Son of a bitch. It's going to suck, but it seems like I have to do this. Look at all these fucking cars. They're just fucking floating now.